Hi everyone, in this video I want to quickly review the 6 best X/Twitter growth apps in 2026. The 6 best apps that will help you to grow your profile if you want to grow on X/Twitter. And I'm Fred, and I've grown my profile to over 8K followers, and I've also grown my profile to multiple thousands of followers on many other platforms, and I've tested multiple platforms that help you to grow your socials. So basically, I do have some experience. And in this video, we'll be reviewing SupaBird, Buffer, Hypefury, Typefully, TweetHunter, and Postwise. And before going into details about each platform, just to quickly give you some short verdict, SupaBird is probably best if your main goal is actually to grow on X, and you also want to maybe post to some other platforms as well, like Threads, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, and it's also, I would say, priced pretty well. Buffer is nice if you want to post to many socials, but it's not really focused on X specifically. Hypefury is good for automation, like if you just want to maybe automate your posts and forget about it. Typefully has a really nice writing experience, so good UI. TweetHunter has a lot of stuff. It has been around for quite a while, but it's also the most expensive one. And I will also get into details explaining, like showing what it has and so on. And Postwise is good for writing AI content, or for getting AI generated content, I would say. Now, with that said, let's get into the details of each one of this. Okay, so let's start with Buffer. Here's how the dashboard looks. I will just minimize this. It looks very nice, I would say. They recently rebranded. But the main things that, I will be reviewing mainly things that we need in order to grow your X profile. And okay, let's just start with writing posts. You can just write a schedule a post, like everywhere. Another thing is that you can also connect here multiple X profiles in case you need that. So that is good. But also in general, it's more for just posting to multiple socials, right? It's not really good if you need to like get some viral ideas. It has some templates that you can go through. But templates are more like you can click it and then you can click use template, and basically it gives you some ideas, but then of course you still need to write the post. It has AI system with some basic features and insight, which is of course very useful as well. Like you can view analytics, like I would say it's like also a standard that all of these apps need to have. And then there's community, which is basically so that you can see what type of comments are on your posts that you didn't answer to, and you can reply to those comments. So overall, it's a nice app. I mean, simple but nice. But I wouldn't say it's best if your main goal is X, Threads, LinkedIn, or Blue Sky, so like text-based social platforms. But if you want to post everywhere, like they got lots of channels, then it's really nice. Then next, I'm gonna review SupaBird. So SupaBird has also lots of interesting features. What makes it stand out is it has AI coach here, which literally reviews your posts and tells you why your post did well or why it didn't perform well. So you can actually keep improving your posts. And then something that no other platform also has, it actually has a real person that you can talk to, like a real mentor, and you can send them a request and they will reply to you. So which is pretty nice as well. And of course, in general, it shows you all of the basic analytics that you need to have in order to understand whether you're growing or not. It would even analyze your replies to tell you, hey, like if you're doing good replies, bad replies. So it's very detailed. When it comes to getting ideas, it has a very cool thing called Content Machine, which I actually loved using. And the way it works is you can create multiple topics. For example, I wrote here a post about SEO and tips, and it would give me lots of cool posts. Basically, it tries to find you the posts that are already viral in this niche. You can save them, like you can, if I, for example, save it, it will be saved to my library. I can discard this and so on. And also you can see how viral is actually this post compared to how many followers does this person have. So this is very cool just to get some ideas. It also has Ideas Lab. And here, what I noticed is that it gives you lots of control. Like if I click generate post, I can select what type of writing style I want, my style, remix, or creator style. And the cool part is that I can actually get ideas generated based on selected creators. So I can add creators here. You can see post ideas based on creators or your own posts or your topics and creators. And then I can also select writing style. And then it will give me ideas from the best posts of those creators. And the ideas are pretty nice. When it comes to writing experience, I would say it's good. The UI looks good. It's easy to use. I connected here Threads, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, and if I write here something, hello friends, you can see that it's automatically synced to all of them. So you can post the same thing everywhere and save time. You also have preview, so you can see how it's going to look on each platform. So overall, pretty good with specific focus on X plus some other platforms as well. There's also other stuff here. I won't go into everything. Of course, you have the basic calendar to manage your posts. It has some tools which help you to generate screenshots, generate memes. And what actually truly makes this probably the best, again, if you just focus on X, is the fact that you can actually engage with other people here and get more profile visits / followers. So the way this works is you can create different search topics and it will find you posts from these topics where you can just reply to these posts, and in a way you can connect with these people, and then they will visit your profile and maybe follow you. And you can see how many replies you have done, how many streaks a day, how many streaks you had, and doing replies to get followers on X is a real strategy. Like if you just go to YouTube and search for it, you will see lots of people talking about that. Now, let's talk about Postwise. So, like I said, this is good in terms of it generates good AI written content. Like I used it with my fake account, you can say, just for testing. And the post that it generated, like ghostwriter and so on, I would say it's pretty nice. Now, if you click to write something, you can see the writing experience looks fine to me. I think you can connect also other profiles as well. For example, LinkedIn, Threads, so which is also good. Like if you want to post there as well. It has some inspiration. What it doesn't have is analytics, which was interesting because I would think that all of these apps would also have some analytics. It has some inspiration, like I said. Let's see, these are some posts from other people. I guess some posts that went viral. I'm not sure if these posts are really according to my topics because there's lots of random stuff here, but the posts that it wrote initially, I would say were good. What I didn't like is that when I just registered, it would show me a bunch of different pop-ups. And for example, this thing that's just 40% beginner, I'm not exactly sure if I click. Okay, it has here lots of stuff, but it just feels a little bit random in terms of UI. Yeah, but overall, I think, it's an interesting tool to try as well. Then let's go to Hypefury. Like I said, this one is good if you just want to schedule a bunch of posts and forget about it. It is very simple, but it also feels to me like it is missing some stuff. For example, there is no way to get ideas. Like in SupaBird, you have Content Machine or Ideas Lab to generate viral post ideas, or in Postwise, it also writes some ideas for you. But in Hypefury, there is nothing like this, or at least nothing that I found. It has an engagement builder, which I guess helps you to also reply to other people. And then it has analytics, which is nice. I mean, you need to have this. And then also when you create, you can also connect Blue Sky, LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok. So you can post there as well. So if you want to post to other platforms as well, it's a good option to try. But then in that case, you could also just go for Buffer if that's your main goal. Overall, I think it's okay, but UI is a little confusing. Okay, here, as you can see, it already showed me some posts that it scheduled them for me. I need to confirm or reject. But the problem with that is that if you actually want to grow your profile, you need to review each post yourself. You cannot just, if you want to grow your personal brand or just company brand, you cannot just approve anything because AI is still not that good at writing posts. And this is also why, you need to go through each post. This post, they're interesting. I don't know if they're bad or good. I mean, they're not bad, definitely, but I don't know if that's how I would write things. I would definitely change them. This is also what Postwise was trying to do, write for me. And if Buffer doesn't have anything like that, if you compare to SupaBird, it can also write for you if you're talking about Ideas Lab. But then also there's Content Machine where you discover good posts that are for you instead of writing them, which is, I think, is better because in that case, you can use them and you can rewrite them. For example, and you can just click use, and then you can rewrite them and edit them and post it, of course. So now let's continue. Next one is Typefully. Typefully has a good writing experience. Like I said before, for example, here I was trying to write something. It is pretty simple, but it feels like it is more for agencies, I would say. It has some collaboration features. It has analytics, calendar, and I think I need to upgrade for analytics, but it looks nice overall. it is missing some features that would help you to find viral ideas or generate viral ideas. At least I didn't find anything for that. You can also connect multiple socials like Twitter, LinkedIn, Mastodon, Blue Sky, and Substack in better. So, and then also like once you connect them, you can preview how they're going to look actually on the platform when you post them. Here you can select between desktop and mobile, which is also nice. So yeah, it's simple but beautiful. Maybe for people who prefer like minimalism. And then the last one is TweetHunter. So this one is, I think, the most expensive one, and like it has lots of stuff. So also it generated some AI tweets for me, but I'm not sure about those tweets. I think like there are lots of random tweets. I don't know how exactly it decided to generate these tweets exactly for me. Also in terms of just UI, it looks like a lot of stuff is happening and it's not very well aligned. I'm just my background is in UX UI, so I do pay attention to this stuff. Okay, let me collapse this, and if I click edit and tweet, let's see. So yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be here. Maybe it's trying to make it bold, but I don't know why. The things that this has, what others don't have, is the CRM. You need to upgrade to use it. So, but again, I think if you are using X like mainly as like for business purpose, maybe that could be helpful. I don't know exactly what you would use CRM in X for. At least I don't use anything like that. Maybe someone else does. It has a thing where you can engage with other people. Yeah, I did start trial, but it asked me to upgrade for everything. But yeah, as you can see, it has lots of stuff, but also very expensive. So maybe you need some time to understand how to use this properly. I hope this was useful, and give those tools a try. Just pick the ones that you think is best for your specific use case, because all of them have some pros and cons. And I explained like what are they good at, what are they bad at. Bye bye.